Look at this mess. Didn't we just clean up this city?
Alright, another session of
Maybe you could try some heavy lifting. Hulk, remember, you can transform back to normal if you calm down.
So, can I turn off the doors? Video. Effects.
Voices on the ground say Sandman's got hostages at the station. There are a lot of enemies around. Try using more powerful.
I just realized that. Okay, maybe this will help. Has anyone been stuck in traffic and, like, you've just been getting angrier and angrier, and you're just having a really bad day, and then you get to whatever is causing the traffic to pile up, then you see like this horrific accident, and then you just feel really
Nothing else around for you to throw? Try ripping up the ground.
Here's an interesting story about good old Regal. This one time we went to a Spurs game, and you know how like occasionally there's people that they'll park wherever, like they don't care, like they'll just park in a handicap spot just because they're douches. And I saw this guy park in a handicap spot, so like he got out, like he was just a perfectly fine dude, like there was legitimately nothing wrong with him, and Regal's sitting here getting all pissed off, and it's like, what the, this guy parking, he just needs that freaking spot, and then he opens the passenger side door, and then he lets out, we're assuming this is his wife, and she has like a prosthetic leg.
Need something explosive to take care of that silver Lego.
I was to say right after I started poking at it, it's like, yeah, dude, nah, he didn't need that spot. I mean, look at her, she's fine. She has, I mean, she has a leg. It's a substitute, but it's still a leg. Good times. Like, being a jerk and an ass, and then realize that you had zero reason to get angry. Smash.
Looks like you'll have to get past Abomination to get inside.
I have no idea what Abomination is.
You threw that car like it was some kind of toy. Big guy, you better handle this.
I wish I could. I haven't played this on PS4 actually. More or less, I'm not done with it, but I did finish the main story, and I'm currently working on Gold Quest and unlocking all the characters. Which anyone that has ever played a Lego game knows how time-consuming that is. So, I'm in the midst of it. I think I have the characters needed to get through any type of situation. The last one I unlocked was Ant-Man. And speaking of Ant-Man, that should be coming out I just don't know when exactly. I want to say in like November, but yeah. Alright, it's time to take on Abomination. One of my favorite like, comic fights, anything like Wolverine vs. series, because seriously, I am a Wolverine fan, and I always have been. Well, that's not true. Like in the beginning, when I first got into X-Men, when I was like 8, I used to be a huge fan. So obviously, they shipped it over to Wolverine, which now I realize Wolverine's such a badass now. Or he's always been a badass. The more I learn about him, it's just I just become more and more, I guess, involved in wanting to learn more.
This might require some extra muscle power.
Like, for example, his birth name around the year I know his birth name is James Owlett, and his birth year, I want to say 1889, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, I totally just... Oh, Sandman.
I think I'll give you a hand! Or two!
Lego has
There's
always
sand
been great
everywhere,
at making
but this
terrible
won't be a day
puzzles.
at the beach.
So, versus Hulk. I did see the Hulk versus Hulk, at least the Wolverine section of it. I didn't see Hulk versus Thor. Not a huge Thor fan, but I guess I enjoyed
You can't
Thor
beat me!
movie.
I've already won, hands
I
down!
have not seen I haven't seen Thor Dark World. So I heard good things. Again, I'm not sure what
We
to
have an
trust.
unscheduled arrival in the main terminal.
I did enjoy the new Hulk movie, The Incredible Hulk. I think it came out in 2008-ish. I think it. Batman v Superman. I am a huge Batman fan. What is there to say about the Dark Knight? I mean, I love everything about him. I love how he's a man. He's just a man. That's the thing. He's a very rich man, but a man nonetheless. And how, I guess, if there was to ever be a superhero, like his situation as far as being the unsung hero,
Looks like the writing's on the wall for
artist
you
of
guys.
vigilante, and having being tracked down by the police and hunted down. It's just, it is.
Profound.
I feel like that's the most realistic situation. What would happen? Like, yeah, there'd be a superhero
Huh.
or whatever.
At least I know a good
going
spot for
around,
beach volleyball next week.
trying to do good and helping people, but at the same time, he would make the police department look bad, and by that, of course, he would hunt it down. So, what can you do in that situation? You're gonna have to keep your identity secret. I mean, eventually, I feel like someone would. There's a lot of people know Batman's identity. Anyways, Batman v Superman. I'm not gonna lie, I'm totally iffy on the whole Ben Affleck being Batman, but I'm not gonna judge until after I've seen this movie, because I gave Christian Bale high hopes.
Looks like I'm king of the castle, Super Zeros.
I guess
Good luck getting past this.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
What he
A large
Christian
building
Bale
I
did.
don't
I mean,
own
granted, it wasn't entirely his fault. I mean, yeah, he was an ass. He's a good person, but like he acted as I was instructed to. The where are they? I think that's more Christopher Nolan's fault than anything else. Just like that entire string of Batman films, which I'm not gonna lie, I loved The Dark Knight. I loved the ending, I loved the entire build-up, the beginning. I saw that and it was worth every dollar because Heath Ledger was a boss. It really is a shame that he's doing this, but unfortunately, with the growth of Hollywood and the way things work with media, is that life goes on. You can't mourn forever. Like, the most recent death of the Hollywood actor, I believe, was Robin Williams. And, I guess a big Hollywood actor, I'm sure there's some cases. That was kind of depressing-ish. I mean, I enjoyed Robin Williams. He was a great actor. And he made a lot of people laugh.
Wow. So much for taking the subway down to the Bugle. Guess I'll just have to fight my way through it.
Oh, I wonder who this guy is.
Whoa! Thanks for swinging by, Spider-Man.
You Avenger guys are really great at making a mess.
Hey, I just replaced that.
I always knew there was a real buzz around your name, Tony, but this is taking things a little too far. We've got to shut off the power.
Pepper always says I get in my own way.
Okay, anyways, back to normal. I actually lost my train of thought. Okay, Batman, Heath Ledger, sort of similar to Robin Williams. Okay. Robin Williams was a great actor. And, yeah, he will be missed. He was really good. He did really good voices, too. Someone else. I don't remember his name because I'm not that good with like the names of actors or his spans, whatever.
My spider sense is tingling.
But the guy who played Eddie Vallant in Ramble.
You should be able to pull.
I know he passed away, and that I loved that movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, I loved it as a kid when I saw it with my parents, but I never realized how much crap they actually did. That there was a lot of stuff that I did not understand was going on. Like, I guess sexual undertones that was that they showed in the movie, like mostly about Jessica Rabbit and such. And how the entire point of like I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that somebody framed Roger Rabbit. That's all I knew as a kid. I didn't know that he was framed for murder of his boss, I believe. And the private detective was hired to spy on his wife that had been cheating on him, supposedly. These are some serious issues. Like, that's not crap a kid understands. Like, you're being hired to dig up dirt on your wife.
What is it?
Because she's cheating on you. So that I never got that again, but I watched it again somewhat recently. And
My spider sense again. What is it?
there are just things that you missed, that you didn't quite get when you saw it the first time. I feel like there's a lot of shows that are like that. Actually, I feel like a lot of cartoons that are kind of airing now-ish, or at least in the past 8 or 10 years or so, those cartoons that have been airing, they show stuff and references to some things that I now notice that they make references as adults, that only adults would understand. Like, for example, I know, I used to watch Kim Possible. Yeah, I know, it was made for girls, and at the time I was like 18, suck it. Anyways, in this series, there's a particular episode in, well, you don't care when, where, what season, even though I know it. Anyways, in this episode, the character, Ron Stoppable, says, the first rule about Chess Club is you do not talk about Chess Club. And your average viewer of Kim Possible, I'm going to say between the ages of 7 and 13, 7 to 13-year-old girls, roughly. That was their target market-ish. They are not going to understand.
Seems like I've got my hands full with you.
That is a Fight Club reference. Because come on, I know a lot of shows have made references to Fight Club specifically.
This guy doesn't give up. Let's find a way to take
that
this
was a
thing
show
down.
on Disney aimed at little kids, so I feel like the more I watch a lot of cartoons, granted a lot of them don't make references such as that are really obscure that you would have to have
Hulk,
prior
remember,
knowledge on.
you can transform back to normal if you calm down.
So esoteric references like that, I get that they don't do that a lot, but they do them. And every time I see one of those references, I get really happy. I'm like, ha! No child will understand that, but I get it. I see what's going on. Anyways, so stuff like that it makes me happy to see like that. It also is proof that cartoons that are being made today they're not just for kids. They're aimed at adults too, the adults that watch them. Like, I watch Gravity Falls. That's one of the newer series by Disney. Their second season is like halfway through-ish, maybe. And
Oh no! I'm melting! Melting!
yeah, they make
No, wait,
references.
I mean, I'm solidifying!
Adults.
Solidifying! Oh, what a world!
Get.
No!
I can't think of any of the ones. But yeah, just cartoons that make adult references. It makes me happy. I'm happy
I
to
don't
know
need
that
this. I already have
there's still
enough
stuff
problems without getting sand in this house.
made aimed at people of my generation-ish. Granted, I'm getting I'm still happy to understand these references. So,
You think you can stop me? I'm not pulling any more punches!
This guy's attacks are so fast. Talk about your quicksand. I've definitely got a sinking feeling right now.
anyways, other shots, like Animaniacs, for example. That was made aimed at children. I want to say between ages 8 and 14. Oh, you douche. Anyways, yeah, Animaniacs. There's the episode of Cutie and the Beast. There's they kept redoing the lines over and over and over again because the doc kept messing up her line. And then she just starts. I don't want to say she's cursing, but she does start cursing, for lack of whatever. And they keep. You hear the bleeps. I've got a beep, a beep, a beep, beep, beep. That's my adorable sister that did all that.
You got me that time.
That
I'll still beat
I
you
saw
to
that
a
as an
punch.
adult, and I died laughing.
I
Other
hate to
stuff
hammer a point
they made.
home, but you just won't take a
They
hit.
did the Who's on First bit. I want to say that the people that invented, I guess, that first did that bit was Abbott and Costello, I think. That or Laurel and Hardy, but I'm pretty sure it was Abbott and Costello. Anyways, I know Animaniacs did that with Slappy Squirrel. That's not a reference that kids would get. But they did it with bands in Woodstock. Band. You see the band on stage? No, the band hasn't gone on. But it's the band on stage. You see the band on stage? No. Yeah. So yeah, it's just, I guess the more I think about it, the more
Spider sense.
I see back. I see that cartoons in general have made references that have only done to that of their time or era would understand. It's comforting to me. I'm glad. And smash.
Secure that cosmic brick, Coulson, and make sure it gets to the Fantastic Four's lab for analysis.
Yes, sir.
Clark Gregg is a boss.
Hulk, can you help with some of this debris?
You're calling them cosmic bricks?
They came from the sky surfer you encountered. I've given Reed Richards the job of finding out why everyone seems to want them. Thanks for your help, Spider-Man. There's always a place in this operation for a hero like you.
Like I have time for that. I've got a trigonometry exam tomorrow. My aunt needs me to pick up a dozen eggs, and I'm drowning in angst.
So, who's behind all this? What exactly are they up to? And will it cut into my hot tub time?
I don't know, I wish I knew, and yes. Tony, get back to Stark Tower and try to get me some answers.
Okay. That's enough of the ramblings of Ramble Rick for now. This is 2 videos in one night. So, pick one from the list that my friends suggested or made requested me for. So, I might do Castle Crashers. I might.
Hey, don't
Maybe Left 4 Dead. I beat the crap out of most of these games already. Borderlands 2. I guess. I mean, I haven't beaten it. Well, I have, but my badass rank is like ridiculous. Which, you know, I'm cool with. Maybe I might do Borderlands 2. I'm not sure. I don't know. Toss up between Borderlands 2, Dead Island, or Left 4 Dead. I might do Left 4 Dead just because there's I don't have to focus. It's just get from point A to point B and not die. Alright. Ramble Rick signing off. Again for the night. Peace.